All right, guys, live to the public now. We had some technical difficulties just got to you, and we have one out in the top of the first, and the bases are loaded with the 5-hitter up for the Mustangs, number 15, Zeb Fisher. We've had a couple of walks in a row, and just got a first pitch right there for now it counts 1-1. Big pitch. Arm side high. All right, so we're sitting at 2-1. Strike two. All right, 2-2. Not a bad place to be. Love to see a touch one, like I say, a comeback or something like that right now would be fantastic. Whoop, hacking. No, that's just. You're going to have to work on pitching ahead right here. All right, 1-1. He's kind of finding his spot. Got good velocity on the ball. He's pitching well as far as the velocity goes, and now we're just going to have to get loosened up, get located, and we'll be ready to rock and roll. He's hit down and away, down and away, down and away. He's hitting his spot. All right, 3-1. Nowhere to put him. Going to have to challenge right here. Give him something he's got to swing a bat. Want him to leave there running. No charity runs right here. Left-hander, slot guy. Probably a lot of movement. Hard to tell that from this vantage point, but first pitch curveball, looked like to me from here. So we're behind 0-1, and just got to keep our head on the baseball right here and not try to do too much. All right. Good take. Like I said before, it's pretty tight. He's established it being tight, so he's going to have to make sure that he stays consistent. Cap shot. All right, so count is 1 ball and 2 strikes, even though the board doesn't say so. Nothing. Bottom of 1. Ground ball to first. Gavin McCoy handles that easily and tags first, and we are to the point we are at 1 away, and our number 2 hitter, Mr. Lawson Woodard's coming up. All right, first pitch swinging. First pitch swinging. Oh. Curveball taken for a called strike 2 from a left-hander away. Don't typically see that a lot. A little backdoor curveball called for a strike, but we're down 0-2 and battling. Staying alive. Got a little piece of it. All right. Didn't wind up. Oh. Well, strikeout looking for out 2. And his defense, we're behind in the count right there, but I don't know that I'd have went that neither. Look a little up and out from here. All right, Carson Taylor. Right field, bottom of 1. Good take. Good take. Out of play. Fly ball out of play on the right side. All right. 1-1 count. 2 outs. Bottom of 1. Nothing score. Don't need anything fancy. Just string a few base hits together. I'd like to see what could happen if we get some speed on the base paths right here. A lot of people don't like left-handers in terms of running on left-handers. In some ways, I think it's easier because you can tell the kid on first, hey, you're going first movement. His front foot comes up, you dig. You can get balks that way. You can get all kinds of crazy stuff going on. And they got to handle the ball twice and get you out. Need base runners to play games, though. Good take right there. 2-1. Three and 1 inside. Looking for something to drive right here on a 3-1 count. Used to call this the old mailbox count. You looking for something, one pitch in one place. Ball 4. Ball 4. All right. So we got a base on balls right there. So we got a man on first with 2 outs for our number 4 hitter, which is Carter Hayes. He's also our catcher. Carter is a left-handed batsman and swings it pretty well. Plays a lot of baseball. This is kind of his sport of choice. Whereas a lot of kids at a school like ours, they play multiple sports, and Carter does too, but this is really the kind of thing he hangs his hat on. Pretty transparent move to first right there. All right. Back in the count 0-1. Foul ball out of play to go behind 0-2. That's all right. Don't need but one pitch to hit with. Still alive right here. Don't need anything crazy. Good count to run with too right here. Good count to run with. All right, ground ball to the first baseman, smartly handled. Pitch to the first baseman for a 3-1 put out, and they get out of the inning. And we will catch up with you in a minute. Oh, you're good. All right, folks. I think we're back. I can't hear myself, so I don't know. All right, folks, we're back. You want to come up here and help me, Coach? Me too. That don't stop me, though. I'll get up here and jaw. All right. Charlie, first pitch fastball for a strike. He's delivering the ball well. I mean, good velocity. First batter for the Mustangs is Clayton Dillard, who is the third baseman. Hey, being ahead 0-2, that's the way to work ahead in the count. I'll just be honest with you guys. I don't think they're going to hit Charlie a lot, and they're not going to hit him hard. If if we just stay around the base, around the plate, and don't hurt ourselves, I think we'll be fine. Lost that curveball right there a little bit as it came out, and that's okay. We're sitting at 1-2. We're still ahead, so we got some pitches to work with, make him hit a pitcher's pitch. But I don't know. I believe I'd rear back and challenge a 7-hitter. Foul ball. Still sitting at 1-2. Not a bad place to be. Foul ball off to the right. Good little at bat from this kid. He's battling, keeping a bat on the ball. Everything close. He's trying to keep a bat on it like he's supposed to. But he's way behind. All right, 2-2. Let's go, Charlie. Here you go, buddy. All right, another foul ball. That makes this a 7-pitch at bat so far. That's what you want out of the bottom of your order. All right, 3-2. 3-2. Didn't chase the ball up. They look good up there, too. It's hard to lay off of them. Ground ball to short. 6-3 put out. Good job by Mr. Griggs at short to put that one away. All right, brings up Parker Wilson, number 12, who is the catcher. Uh-oh. Got him. Hey, that's a tough ball right there. Cat ball caught in between. Doesn't know who's going to get it, and everybody's hustling around trying to get back to the bag. But now I'll tell you, that daggone, we got a daggone athletic first baseman and right side of our infield. Max Buchanan, the batter for the Mustangs. First ball one high. Let's get a little Charles in charge right here. This is the 9-hitter. Ooh. 2-0 count. Top of 2. Nothing score. All right, 3-0. All right, come on, Charlie. Locate right here. Challenge this 9-hitter. The only kid that's hit you so far is the next guy in the guy on deck. And ball 4. All right, brings up Brendan Conlon, the pitcher. Last inning, he singled to left. First pitch fastball, singled to left. Might see an off-speed pitch to start him off right here. It's hard to tell, and they may run this kid just to get back to the top of the order with nobody else. Good time to run with the bottom of the order with 2 outs and the leadoff batter up. Good job by Charlie and Gabe connecting over there and keeping him honest. Foul ball, a little under. Kid's got pretty good hands. All right, so that leaves us to 0-1, and we're going to – and you better take – all right. He's gone. All right. Pitch in the dirt, hard one to handle with a man running. Brings us to 1-1, a runner on second, and leadoff batter up. Base hit, scores a run. Probably don't want to get too crazy with your outfielders right here about pinching this run off this early in the game, but later in the game you may see some movement out of our outfielders. All right, ball in the dirt. Runner at third. Take you a deep breath. Everything's okay. And this next kid, if you have to pass it down, don't let this one hurt you with a man on third. And that's a base hit into right. It's going to score a run. And he's digging towards second. And he's going to go in sliding with a dirty double. All right, 1-0. 1-0 Mustangs, runner on second. Two-hitter up, number 4, Lincoln Sutton. Ball high. Settle in, Charlie. We wasn't going to win if we didn't score anyway. You can't worry about that one run. All right, evens the count at 1-1. Big pitch. Big pitch right here. 1-1 makes a huge difference in opponent batting average. If you've ever run any of the numbers, ooh, down. All right, so we're at 2-1. 2-1's a hitter's count. 1-2 is not. 1-1. That's why it's so important. Good pitch. 2-2. Need us a strikeout right here to get out of it. Last time up, Lincoln had a fielder's choice bunt that didn't get far enough to the right. Ooh, too close to take. He wanted it. He's halfway in the dugout. Now he's got to make another. Now we got 3-2. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner on second moving up on the pitch no matter what. Got him. And he was moving up, but we got a strikeout right there to end it, and that's a good thing. All right, we'll be back in a few. All right, and we're back to see Ronnie Griggs, shortstop, lead off the bottom of the second. Ronnie's number 10. I think he's a junior this year. First pitch, fastball for a strike. Left-hander on the hill, Mr. Brendan Conlon, who has been their offense and defense so far. Ended last inning of, if you weren't with us before, with an RBI double with 2 outs to help himself with a little lead right there. So now he's pitching with a lead. One. All right. Now Griggs just pulled one a little bit, and the center fielder ran it down. But he got into it. Well hit ball. I think he was as shocked he caught it as I was, and I'll take it. If we keep making good, solid contact, those balls will find their way to the ground. Because that was a double. Which brings up Mr. Braden Ruiz, our DH today. Good cut, though. Little short, compact swing. Good cut. Ground ball to first. McCoy fields and touches one, and we've got 2 away. Brings up number 6, Will Jenkins, third baseman. Ball taken high. It's been good right here. What we want to do is try to get somebody on with the bottom of our order and steal a run in the bottom of the order. That'd be pretty fantastic. All right, 2-0. Seeing some pitches. Off-speed pitch for a strike. That ain't what you want on 2-0 anyway. So we got a 2-1 count. Little outside. They wanted it. Fans wanted it. We wanted one a minute ago too. We didn't get it either. Ball 4. Base on balls for Will Jenkins. Brings up Connor Hyde, our center fielder. Number 15. I don't know a lot of these kids. I know Connor pretty well, and I know Will when I see him. But this, again, we're trying to get through the bottom of the order right here. See if we can't get some work done with the bottom of the order. All right. High, taking for ball 1. Pretty tall kid and is above his head. Back. That's another danger right there with an outside pitch and a right-handed batter and a man on first. You can get that pop throw over there, but you throw that one down the line and it gets away from you, and you got a runner on third with 2 outs instead of a runner on first with 2 outs. That's the kind of thing that makes coaches lose their minds. But that's also the kind of thing that happens when you're coaching 16-year-old kids, they make decisions sometimes in the heat of the moment. We're sitting 3-0 right here. It's where we want to be. Get him on the base paths. Ball 4. Good take. Brings up Cameron Blankenship. And we're going to have a visit from the coach of the Mustangs out to the mound to talk to his guy. All right, so we're back right here, and here comes Cameron Blankenship up to the plate, our 9-hitter, left fielder. Ball 1. All right. All right. 1-1 count. 1-1 count. So what he should do in the 9 position, though, is make him throw some pitches right here. Make him throw some pitches, see what happens, especially when giving up 2 walks in a row. Well, ground ball is short, and it's over for us. Force out to third base. We'll be back for the top of 3 in just a minute. Welcome back. Bottom of top of 3, Will Smith, the 3-hitter for the Mustangs, is up and taking ball high. Will walked in the first. Will walked in the first, and maybe not. Too big. All right. Pretty good cut right there. Pretty good cut. Jumped all over that one. All right, 1-2. If we can locate right here, might be frustration time for Mr. 13, I hope. Got him. All right, good job right there by Charlie. Froze him up with an off-speed pitch. And now Gavin McCoy coming up to the plate. I'm pretty sure that Gavin's mother is the former Miss Jill Grant, who went to school here at Swain whenever I was in school. And he just come out of his shoes swinging at the first pitch, fastball, and swung through it. I'm pretty glad of that. Strike 2. Mixed him up off speed right there. Let's get a good morning, good afternoon, good night at bat right here and get off the field. Nope, chased him up. Charlie's working with a good tempo right now. Good off-speed pitch, though. Good time for it. Wasn't a great location, but it was a good time to change speeds. Evens count at 2-2. Changing levels with his eyes, brought that one back down. Still 2-2 after the foul off. Got him. Swung through that one for out 2. Mustangs still enjoying a 1-run lead. And Mr. Zeb Fisher, the DH, is coming up. Zeb struck out last time in the top of the first. And we got a foul ball straight back. Off the umpire's hand. This is when you go out there as a catcher. We got a great young catcher here, but it gives him an opportunity to run out there. It came off the umpire's hand. You give the ump a minute and you cruise out and talk to your pitcher, and it gives him a second to get his wits back about him, and that's that's like an unwritten rule type thing. That's just something that as he gets older and he figures out that he got hit, you go out and you give him a minute. You talk to your pitcher for just a second. You let him get his wits back about him, and then you step back in there and get ready to catch your ball game. Being a catcher is a pretty intricate job in baseball, and he plays a whole lot of ball. And there's just some, there's some nuances. There's some little stuff still to do because foul ball off your hand hurts. All right. So we're getting back to work. I don't know what the powwow is right here. I've got an idea that I might know what it is. Yeah, I think he's looking for a little medical assistance. And I think we're going to get an umpire change. I think they're going to change positions with that ball coming off his hand. And we may be down for just a minute. Looks like that may be what's getting ready to take place. And if that does, this could be an extended break because the other guy will have to put on his shin guards and all of his stuff to be ready to call behind the plate. So this may take a moment. I'm anticipating that's what's going on right here. And we'll be back with you in a few minutes. All right, folks, sorry about that. Got a little bit late back into this after the break. Coming back, it's 1-1, 2 outs. Top third, nobody on for the Mustangs. Counts at 2-1. I hate we had that break right there. Charlie was getting a little bit of a rhythm. Whoa. Wow. Look good from here. Catcher didn't have to move very much. All right. And a base on balls to Mr. Zeb Fisher. All right. Carson Seagraves coming up, number 6 shortstop. And Carson is, he struck out in the top of the first to end the first inning. And we got 2 outs, runner on first. Strike one. He's not going to catch up. Pound the strike zone right here. That's what we want right there. Get that ball back, right back and rock. Nothing fancy. Got him. Strike out. And that's going to end the top half of the third inning for the Mustangs, with the Mustangs leading 1-0. And the Maroon Devils coming in to bat with the top of the order up. All right, we're back. Top of the order up. Gabe Lillard going to start us off right here. We're chasing a 1-run deficit in the top of the third. So Gabe's going to try to get us started right here. This third baseman is playing bag level. I don't think Gabe's going to bunt one anyway, but wouldn't be a bad time to do it. All right, good take. Ball 1 to Gabe. If we can get Gabe on right here and do a little something getting business. Can't hit a 2-run shot. Nobody on. Stay in, stay short. 1-1. All right. 2-1. All right, 3-1. Looking for one pitch in one place. It's that old mailbox count. Ball 4. Leadoff runners on for the Devils in the bottom of the third. And that's not a bad place to be. All right, brings up Lawson Woodard. Struck out looking last time. I know be a good time to get some movement maybe. He's going to get checked. Either after the first pitch or the second pitch, he's going to get checked. Hey, good take. This is tough on everybody right here, though, guys. Changing the umpires behind the plate in the middle of a ball game, in the middle of an inning, is tough because you kind of learned what to expect from a strike zone. Now you get to learn it all over again. All right. All right, so here's Lawson. Lawson Henry's up there, ready. 1-0 count. Going to get something to work with, we think. Base hit. Base hit through. All right. That would have been a great hit and run right there. Well, we wasn't running. It's all right. We got us our first single of the ball game. Hopefully first to many, and we got runners on first and second with nobody out. Brings up Carson Taylor, who took a base on balls in the first. Carson's a great kid. Known him since kindergarten, and his dad and mom a lot longer than that. His dad we played ball together and stuff in school, and Carson's just a great kid. He's going to be good at whatever he decides to do. He's going to the plate. Hey, 2-0. 2-0. 2-0 count to Carson Taylor. Runners on first and second, and nobody out. And the Maroon Devil side of the third. Inside. Got a 3-0 right here. Or, excuse me, 3-1. Must have missed something. Must have got one of those calls. I'm not used to what he's saying either. No, that scoreboard wasn't right. I looked out there to check it. Still not. I think we're at 3-1 right now. Yeah. Pop straight back. To fill the count up. Little base hit right here. Don't need nothing fancy. Just need something to score that man on second. Even this up. And maybe they'll throw us a double. Get out of play. All right. Staying battling. 3-2 still. Plate. Got a ground ball through the infield to center field for Carson Taylor. Trying to throw him at the plate. Not in time. Throwing doubles. That's what I was hoping for right there. That's what we want. That's how you start a mess. Trying to throw somebody out the plate that you can't get out. And we ended up getting us a double play out of that and an RBI for Carson. And now we got runners on second and third. All right, second and third for Carter Hayes. Took a ball high. This is exactly what we wanted, where we wanted to be right here. A fly ball scores a run. Ground ball to the right side scores a run. A good take, 2-0 right here. Walking leads, moving Carson. Ain't nobody over there. Boy, Lawson Henry, making him study on you a little bit. But now the throw behind's easier with a left-handed batter up over here too. "3-0. And that's all right. You ain't going to swing at anything really on 3-1 unless it stops and levitates like it's on a tee. So this is a 3-1 pitch right here. We're looking for something to drive right here. Ooh. Hey, that's all right. Hey, so here we sit at 3-2. Can't get tore up by the strike zone call right there when it doesn't get you out. That's all right. Ain't the first time he's been hit with a ball, so we'll go the bases loaded, nobody out. With runners on first, second, and third. Bases loaded. And the batsman up is Ronnie Griggs, who hit a ball really hard to center field last time. And the Mustangs decided to get together at the mound, talk it over. Be anxious to see what they do right here in terms of defensive sets, if it'll be middle back or if it'll be infield in or if they'll just play at normal depth. It's going to be interesting to see. Looks like infield, nope. Huh. This is different. All right, shortstop's back, but now he's coming in. So we got the infield in right here. It's going to be a moving on downward contact. Leave it up. And this helps us because we can get good leads and good secondaries right here in this situation because it's hard to get back to cover the bag from where they're stationed. So it's hard to get thrown behind. It's hard to get picked off. It's really, there's a lot of stuff. It's, ooh, stay in right here. Stay in right here. 1-1. Foul ball for strike two. We're 1-2 count. 1-2 count. Pitcher didn't like that ball. Going to swap out. He won't like that one either. Barehanded the one hop back. Good take. Evens the count up at 2-2. Nowhere to put him. Walk works like a hit. Walk gives us the lead too. So work the count. Get on the line. Oh, foul ball. Just foul. About 2 foot foul down the left field line. And we're still at 2-2. And so far, he's made contact on a couple of pitches. He hit the ball pretty well last time. In the first. So let's see what happens right here. Nobody's there. Whoa. I don't know about that one either. Ronnie got struck out looking right there on a pitch that might have been a little bit outside, but we don't get to call it and hit it and talk. I just get to talk about it. So that was out one for Ronnie Griggs in this end of it. Bases loaded with Braden Ruiz up. And that's all we had to have. Then he beat it. All right, so we got 2 outs on the fielder's choice RBI from Ruiz, but we got us another run out of it. So the Maroon Devils. And Carson Taylor is on third base. Had a fielder's choice right there for Braden Ruiz and an RBI. And we have Will Jenkins up. with 2 outs and runners on first and third. Will walked last time. And we got a cap ball that's through. And an RBI for Mr. Jenkins. Attaboy. That is good stuff. All right, so we've got runners on first and second and 2 outs, and Cooper Hyde up. Good take. Evens the count at 1-1 for Coop. All right. Now we're at 1 ball and 2 strikes. All right, 2-2, evens the count. Early in the season like this, there's some things that when you watch ball games early in the season that you will notice that working runners in the middle infield is something that will get better and better as the year goes. And we have battled a 3-2. Pitch was called outside. And so now we're at 3-2, 2 outs, runners on first and second. Foul ball, staying alive. And way to get a good jump over there, too, by Will Jenkins. That's the way you get to go from first to third, is by taking a good jump and being ready to hustle on the sound of the bat on the ball. Full count. 2 outs. They're going to be moving, should be, because it's going to be base hit or ball 4 or all right. That boy Coop, way to fight him in there. Still sitting on a full count, keeping a bat on everything close. That's what he's supposed to do. He's running his buddies in the field here a little bit, but that's okay. They need this trying to get in shape early in the year. Keep a bat on anything close. Nobody working you. Going to the plate. Ball 4. And we got the bases loaded again for Cameron Blankenship. Bases loaded for Cameron, who's the 9 hitter from the Maroon Devils. We started at the top of the order. Got a ball bounce through the infield. Oh. Got to get dirty right there. Got to get dirty. Coach told him, and he's right. So we got a fielder's choice hit in right there for out 3, and the Maroon Devils scored 3 good runs right there to take a 3-1 lead. We'll be back in a few. All right. Top of 4. And Clayton Dillard, third baseman. Is up to bat. Takes ball low for the first pitch. Ball 2, outside. Got a pop up in the infield. And it's down. In their defense, guys, on the left side of our infield is the sun is absolutely brutal. I'm talking about brutal. But that's one we'd like to get back. Foul ball straight back by Mr. Parker Wilson. Parker's the catcher for the Mustangs. Hope they hit Mr. Griggs' ground ball right here. Let him get the taste out of his mouth about that. Maybe we'll get us a double play. And there it is. Well, maybe this next one. All right, Mr. Max Buchanan up to hit. Mr. Max Buchanan up. Last time he never swung a bat. Got a base on balls. Took ball 1. Right there, up. Trying to see what our bunt defense was, see what they wanted to do. And our bunt defense, what we would have called that back in the day, is the 03, the wheel bunt defense. And 2-0 count. And probably not now. We got him back, evened it back up. Count 2-2. Count 2-2. 2 good strikes for 2 good pitches right there for Charlie. And now let's get out of this. All right. Runs the count to full. Foul ball straight back. Staying alive. Into the goat fence. Ball 4. And so the bases are loaded for the top of the Mustang order. Right here for Brendan Conlon, who has been the one that's been their leader. He's pitched for them, pitched well, and had a leadoff single and an RBI double to manufacture the only run for the Mustangs to this point. And so if I were to say this is the guy I'm not letting hurt me, not with a 2-run cushion. Coach talking to them, trying to settle their nerves down. It's tough sometimes whenever things didn't bounce your way the way you wanted them to right there to start with, and it's hard to get yourself back in a position to where you're ready to play. And Coach trying to help them out, take a minute. All right, so bases loaded. Top 4. Maroon Devils up by 2. Leadoff batter for the Mustangs up, Brylan Conlon. And he's dealing. 1-0. Great job by Carter Hayes right there to keep that ball off the backstop. Good block. All right, so 1-1. Nobody out. In a perfect world, you'd like to get a strikeout right here and a ground ball for double play the next pitch. And what we got was a line shot to center field, and we're burnt. All right. So that's going to score 3 runs. That's going to score 3 runs for the Mustangs with a 3 RBI double for Brylan Conlon. Well, guys, that's self-inflicted wounds right there. One of those runs is earned because he got on with a base on balls, and then the other 2 shouldn't have been on. He should have been batting with 2 outs, and it's just one of those things. Sometimes it doesn't go your way, and now we got to pitch out and play through some adversity with playing from behind again with a 4-3 lead for the Mustangs. All right, 1-1's the count. Runner on second base. Oh, base hit into right for the number 2 hitter. RBI single. Kill it. All right. RBI single to right field. Runs the Mustang lead to 5-3. Nobody out. Let the Bush Leaguing begin. And we got a 0-1 count to the batter at the plate, which is Mr. Will Smith. Strike 2. Charlie's done a good job of keeping his head. Coming back battling right here. Whew. Now stay up there and pitch the plate right here. Here we go, Charlie. And that's strike 3. Charlie Rareback rocked right there. And that's 1 away. Gavin McCoy coming up. Gavin had a base on balls in the first and struck out in the third. Strike 1. Ground ball will be good right here. All right, Charlie, here we go. Ball at the backstop. And that changes the situation. Now we got a runner on second. 2-1 count. And the 4-hitter, Gavin McCoy, up at the plate. And it's down. We're going to have a maybe a play at the plate. We'll see. All right, got runners on first and third. Gavin with a single to the center field. And we got runners on first and third with one out. All right, batter for the Mustangs is 15. Zeb, hey, gonna try a bunt and run. I like it. I like the call on for a little small ball right there, but fouled it off. So it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. That's probably not going to happen. And I don't know what the discussion is right here. It may have been, how does the kid trip over somebody that wasn't there? If he didn't beat him to the bag, how did you trip over him? Which would be an excellent question. I'd ask that myself, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. And nothing changes. So we got runners on first and second, 1 out, and now we're chasing a 6-3 Mustang lead. Takes a ball to start us off right here. This is Carson Seagraves. Up to bat. Ball 2. A little low. Carson has K'd twice. Has struck out twice, once in the first and once in the third. And we got a foul ball out of play. So the count should be 2-1 right now. And Carter bounced it back out there to the mound. Let's see what we get. And that'll run the count 3-1. All right, foul ball. Even if fills the count up, 3-2. And gets a strikeout. Gets Carson Seagraves for the 3rd time this ball game. And the man that started the inning off, Mr. Clayton Dillard, with a fly ball in the infield that we didn't wrangle, is up again. The Maroon Devils have given up 5 runs in this half on 2 outs so far. So Charlie is leaving the game right now at the in the top of 4, and gave up 6 runs. And let's see, 1 of them earned. Let's see, 2 of them earned. 3 of them earned. And 4 of them earned. 4 earned runs. All right, so against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 strikeouts, 4 innings, and gave up a few earned runs, but missed some opportunities right there. Now we're having to dig our way out of a hole. with 2 outs in the bottom or in the top of the 4th. Brings Carson Taylor to the bump, and we'll be back with you in just a minute. Great. All right, folks, we're back. Defensive changes for the Maroon Devils brings Mr. Carson Taylor to the mound to see Clayton Dillard, who started this mess off a few minutes ago, as I stated, with a pop-up to short that we didn't wrangle. And so we got 2 outs, runners on first and second. And we got 1 on the backstop. So we're going to have second and third. Second and third right here. 2 out. 2 balls, no strikes. And that'll be 3-0. Little down. All right, 3-1. We come back and throw a good pitch. And that's a little low, ball 4, and the bases are loaded again for the Mustangs. Brings up Parker Wilson. Parker hit a ground ball short last time. We didn't wrangle, and the other times, let's see, he has hit the ball second and short so far this game. We started him off with a strike, though, attaboy. Ball low. Ball outside, bringing the count 2-1. Ball high. 3-1. Everything gets tough right here. You come in and relief in a situation like this, it's tough. It's just tough. So it's 3-1, 2 outs. Bases loaded. And ball 4 low. And that's a cheap RBI for Parker Wilson. And we still got the bases loaded. We still got 2 outs. Whoa. We got one I'd like to have right there for strike 1. Didn't get it to Max Buchanan. So the count's 1-0. One and one is the count. 1-2. Starting to get a little loose now. Foul ball. Staying alive. All right, 1-2's the count, 2 outs. Maroon Devils down 7-3. And he's staying alive. And that's a strikeout. Looking for Carson right there. So that's out 3, and the Maroon Devils are out of this one. Giving up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 runs that half. Now we're chasing them 3-7, and we'll be back in a few. All right, we're back. The Mustangs have brought in a new pitcher for this half of the inning. It's number 9, Cale Justice is pitching. He's enjoying a 4-run lead right now, but we got top of the order up, and let's see if we can't do something to change that up. All right, so Gabe Lillard behind in the count, 0-1. And he just laced one into center field for a base hit. We'll take it. That's what we like. Lawson Woodard up. Lawson had a base hit through the right-hand side last time. So let's see what happens. Back. All right. That's another thing about early in the season is you don't want to ride pitchers too many pitches, and so you see a lot of different things. It's every time they change something up, it's a good opportunity to make a run at somebody. A little snap throw back from the catcher doesn't get Gabe. So the count's 2-1. A little pull the string curveball right there to make it 2-2. I don't blame him. You spit on a 2-1 curveball, you don't hit that. You make him come and throw it again if you can get it over for a strike, or if I swing through it. But I'm not swinging at that on 2-1. That's what I do to it on 2-2 though. And we're going to go right here, and we got runners on first and third. The right fielder's got a little bit of an arm on him. All right, first and third, and nobody out. I go ahead and have a day, Lawson Woodard. That boy. All right, so we're right where we're supposed to be right here. We got runners on first and second. Nobody out. Carson Taylor up, trying to help himself right now. And the Maroon Devils trying to claw his way back into this ball game. Takes strike one. Looked like might have been a little bit up. Who's picky? Let's see what happens right here. Coach got something on first and third. And we got a foul ball. We had a little bit of a hit and run going right there. It'd been nice been able to got that one in, because that way there's no force out at second. It was a good time to call it. Didn't pan out that time. We're going to battle back from a 1-2 count. See what we can get over right here. Still first and third. Nobody out for the good guys. And it's down the line. Down the line. And here he goes. Let's see what we can get. All right, we got second and third. Good job. And we've got runners on second and third. Nobody out for Carter Hayes. Let's see what happens. Fly ball to the left. Gonna See if we can get him in there, and we did. All right, Carter Hayes did his job. We got a sac fly left. We scored a run, and we got runner on second and 1 out. And Ronnie Griggs is coming up. Love to see Ronnie have a great at bat right here. Battling back, got 1 out. Ronnie Griggs at the plate. Ball high. 1-0. I believe this right-hander is more about what we like. You know, you don't see a whole lot of left-handers, you know, that are that often in high school baseball. I mean, they're just not that many. We'd love to have some. We don't have one. It's a different look, and they see it from the right-hand side all the time. The ball moves the way they're used to it. Gives you an opportunity to slap the ball around some. All right. One and one count. And it's up for 2-1. Big cut right there, 2-2. Probably going to be, I'm thinking curveball right here with what he's done the whole rest of the time. I'm looking for a 2-2 curveball. Keep your head in and drive the baseball right here, Ronnie. Be content to go the other way. Ball in the outfield. Carson's going to score, especially if it's through the right-hand side. I'll take that. Moving him around. Now we got a man 90 feet from scoring. It wasn't what we wanted, but it beats the short walk. You know, with 2 outs, if you get people moving, good things can happen for you. And that time, it ended up being a 1-3 put out for Ronnie. All right, so 2 outs for Mr. Braden Ruiz. Now we need us a base hit for Mr. Braden Ruiz. And, field run. Run. Nope. All right, 1-3 put out for out 3. And the Maroon Devils are still chasing, but not as much as they were. 7-5. Got to hold them where it's at. Be back in a few. All right, folks, we're back. Carson Taylor still on the bump. And we are in the top of 5. And it is Brylan Conlon And he has hit every time, 2 doubles and a single. He's 3 for 3. And pretty sure I wouldn't let him hurt me right here. Because he has hurt us and we have hurt us. But that's it. Him and us is what's hurt us. And it's 2-0. Count. Foul ball straight back, 2-1. I can promise you this. Carson ain't scared to pitch to him. And he knows that, the kid's had a good day today, and Carson's going to get up there and challenge, and that's what he's doing right now, and we'll see what happens. Missed inside, 3-1. And that makes it 3-2. Come on, get him right here, Noon. Big pitch right here. Foul ball straight back and short. Good job by old Big Head getting that helmet off and trying to find the ball right there. Been calling Carter Hayes Big Head since he's probably kindergarten. All right, Noon. Let's get him out today. Slip down, and that's all right. We got a base on balls for Brylan Conlon, and with any luck, we can get us a ground ball right here and get out of it. I got Lincoln Sutton up. He has had a fielder's choice to the right side, a strikeout, and a RBI single to right last time up. All right. Two on him. Way to challenge, Noon. Foul ball. Still 0-2. Pick it up, foul. Foul ball. That's one of those, it's a good thing we pick it up, foul. All right, still 0-2. So he's been both sides of the field now. I'd love to see a ground ball to second. I'll take that too, though. I ain't that picky. Reel that one in. Oh, my goodness. All right. So we got to make the next play now. All right, still 0-2. And it's unfortunate, but that's one of those things sometimes baseball, the god of baseball will make that bite you. Yeah. Sun his eyes. That happens, Anybody that's never dropped one of those ain't played a lot of ball. I'd rather have him in the outfield 10-1 as I would in the infield. And we got a fly ball to right. And we reeled it in. All right, fly ball to right, reeled in. So Lincoln Sutton has an F9 for a put out, and he is out one of this inning, and we still got a runner on first. And Will Smith's coming up, and Will has struck out twice and has a base on balls. All right. Noon let that get away from him a little bit. Arm side high, and we're behind in the count 1-0. Gone. And he's running. Had a foul ball that just locked up Big Head Hayes back there. And we are at 1-1 is our count. One out. And Carter Hayes is hoping for a ground ball short. Just like Heather is. Who's paying no attention, even though she walked underneath me. Hey. I did. So we're looking for a ground ball short right here if we can get it. All right, so we're at 1-1. Whew. Oh, I may have to get me a nitro pill. And he did. Yes, he did. All right, so it's 1-2. Gone. And a base hit to the left. Cut two. All right, so we had a double. We got runners on second and third. And Gavin McCoy's up. With one out. And strike one. Gavin has a single, a base on balls, and strikeout. We got to pop up somewhere. Cut and kill it. All right, got a sac fly for Gavin. And 2 outs. And we got a runner on third. 2 outs. So let's see what happens here with number 15, Zeb Fisher. Yeah, boy. That's why he started him off. Well hit ball to right, scores a run from third. And double cut situation, and did a good job right there getting the ball in as fast as we could. All right, so that was a double, RBI to right. And now we got Carson Seagraves up, who is a 3-time strikeout victim. And we got 2 outs. All right, got to find it out at first base or at the plate. Ball low in the dirt. So we got a 1-1 count. And a ground ball to short. And now we got runners at first and third and 2 outs, and Clayton Dillard up short today. All right, 1-0 right here, 2 outs. Top 5. Ball high, ball 2. All right, Dillard stepping back in the box. 2-1 count. First and third and 2 outs. Now it's 3-1 count. 3-1 count. Showing some respect to Carter behind the plate, because a lot of times with 2 outs, you'll try to run and go ahead, and they just did. Stole that one on the pitcher, and that's ball 4. All right, so we got a base on balls. We got runners on first, second, and third. No room at the end. And coach is coming out to talk to Carson. So let's see what we got. We'll be back with you in just a few minutes. All right, folks, we're back. Ronnie Griggs on the bump and facing Parker Wilson. 2 outs, bases loaded. Carson Taylor went to short, so that is a pure switch. And ball low. Big Head took that one off the chest and did a good job with it. Velocity change has got him a little bit right here. Strike two. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch out of it right here. Get us out of this jam. Oh, God. And we didn't pick one up at third right there. Tough break. It's a backhand ball. And everybody moves up. Situation's the same. Bases loaded. Max Buchanan is up. The left fielder, number 3. And takes the ball outside. 10-5 Mustangs. Hey, wasn't a bad pitch. Wasn't a bad pitch. I'm glad we got that one. I like the last one better, but I'll take it. It's a good swap, I guess. I'd rather have one of them than neither. 2-1. And got a foul ball. I hope that was a foul ball. Yeah, the ball's at the backstop, though. Nobody moved. Yeah, didn't know if it was a little bit of a foul ball and killed it or what. I didn't hear it. Let's see. Should be a 3-2 count. Got him. Strike him out for out 3. Way to come in and do your job right there. Good job. Be back in a few. Down right here. All right. All right, guys, here we are. We're back. It's the bottom of 5. We're chasing a 5-run deficit, and we're starting off Will Jenkins at the plate. Will has an RBI today. Has an RBI today and a base on balls. And we're going to see if he can't get this inning kick started. If we can cut this in half and hold them where they're at and have a chance again. That's a good thing about being the bottom of the inning. We got the hammer, so we got a chance to get one more at bat from here than they do. And we'll see what we can do with it. Taking ball one, that's a pretty good start. It's one thing for years I've preached this. If you don't beat yourself, it's way harder for the other guy to. And we're at 1-1. Fouled off the curveball straight back. And some lucky fan made a play on that one. One ball, two strikes. And we're going to see the curveball again. And we got a K looking. And I was wrong, and he was guessing curveball too, and it was not. Threw the fastball to get us out. Brings up Connor Hite. Or excuse me. Lord have mercy. I've been calling him Connor all day, and I know good and well that's Cooper Hite. Lord have mercy. I've lost my mind. It's a bad thing about having two siblings with a name that starts out the same. You call them the wrong thing all the time, and I've done it every time I looked over there today, and me knowing it's Coop. So I apologize, Coop. When you watch this, that's on me. All right, 1-1. One ball, two strikes. Might have been a little low. His shins are a little higher off the ground than some people's are. His kneecaps are a little more elevated. Staying alive. Foul ball off the right-hand side. One of the best things we ever did was build that little fence over there to keep the ball from going off over the bank. Got tired of chasing those $6 fouls is what I started calling them, because every time that one went over there it was $6 because we couldn't find it. Gone. Get through there. Yeah, boy. So Coop gets us started right here with a single through the right-hand side. And that brings up Mr. Cameron Blankenship. This is not really a position that we're going to be able to play any small ball or anything with the bottom of our order per se, because we're chasing 5 runs with three swings left. So we're going to need to do something the old-fashioned way. Now, that doesn't mean we won't run and steal some bases, try to open some holes up, but whoa. All right. Thought it might have been a foul ball myself. But I saw chalk fly, and he did too. So we got us a 3 unassisted put out right there for out 2. And now we got a runner on second. And top of the order's up. So we're back up to Gabe Lillard. We need to make some noise on 2 outs right here and see if we can't put ourselves in a position to tack a few on right here. A 2-run shot would be fantastic. 2-run shot and 10-7. That'd be a good place to be right now. Getting 2 runs on 2 outs is what you always hope to do in the bottom of, in an inning. But we'll take a single. Got him. All right. Fly ball over the left fielder's head. And we're cruising in for a double. RBI. All right. That brings up Lawson Woodard, who's had a pretty good day today. Need him to have him another hit right here if we can get it. And that run right there we just scored absolutely helps. Every little bit helps. Foul ball off the right-hand side, past first base. Get through. That's maybe a break. Nope, first baseman, the pitcher did a great job of getting over there to cover. Makes it a 3-1 put out, and the Mustangs are out of the inning. And we'll be back in a few. All right, we're back. And we're back, and we have still got Mr. Ronnie Griggs on the mound. And Ronnie's going to see in a walk. And pretty much been a generalized thorn in our side today. And hoping we can get him out this time. And we got him. 4-3 put out. Good stretch. Try to make sure everything. 4-3 put out. We finally got him. Came off the pitcher's glove. We got him right there, and that's out one. Lovely, ugly, or however it is, we got him out. And now Lincoln Sutton's coming up and taking ball high. Oh, right over Carson at short. Well-timed jump, just a little bit short. And now we got a runner on first with a single through the left-hand side. And got a man on first and one out for Mr. Will Smith. Oh, good curveball. We didn't get the call. That's a good curveball. All right, so we're sitting at 2-0. Another good one. Having a hard time staying back on him right now, so we're it's 2 balls and 1 strike. Not a bad count to run right here with a big lead to try to work on some stuff, and it didn't happen. Big Head's doing a good job back there keeping those in front of him because that's not as easy as he just made that look. 3 balls and a strike. And we got a foul ball. Running the count to 3-2. All right, let's see what happens right here. And we got a base hit through the left-hand side. And now we got runners at first and second. 1 out. First and second, 1 out, and we got Mr. Gavin McCoy coming up. Gavin's first baseman, and he's had an RBI sacrifice, a single, and a strikeout, and a base on balls, and we started him off with a strike. Foul ball for a strike. That runs count to 1-1. Inside curveball. They're giving him a little bit of a razzing because he dodged an inside curveball. But if I could do that with the next pitch, that's probably what I'd have done too. And that's in the gap. And we're going to give up 1, 2. All right, so 1 run scores. Got an RBI double for Gavin McCoy. So we got runners on second and third and 1 out. And Zeb Fisher's up. Good curveball. I'd come again. All right. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes. Runners on second and third. 1 out. And he stayed alive with a foul ball down this left-hand side. All right. I'm anxious right here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Trying to see what kind of lead we get out of this runner on second. All right, let's see what happens right here. Got him. Great job. Great job by Will. Good job by Will right there, and that was a L6 double play. And that's a great job. All right, we'll see you in a few. All right, we're back. And Mr. Carson Taylor is leading us off here in the bottom of 6. Chasing 11 to 6 is on the scoreboard right now. Just going to have to stay inside ourselves right here and just create a little bit of a mess. You know, it starts off with just one person doing it, and that's all right. 1-1. Passing it down to the next man. All right, pass ball right there. Counts 2-1. All right. All right. 3-1's count. Looking for something to hit right here or take the short walk down the baseline and see what we got from there. Ball 4. Maybe not. Did I miss a pitch? Okay. I was going to say, I thought caught me off guard. Threw me a change up. Now we got got Carter Hayes up with a runner on first from a base on balls and nobody out. Carter's due to get into one right here. It's a good cut right there. Digging. And we're at a 1-1 count. Bottom of 6. Nobody out. Man on first. And that was well struck, but foul. So we're at a 1-2 count. I think I'm starting to figure one thing out. He hits it pretty well, and he's got pretty good popper. He wouldn't be batting in the 4 hole, and I was like, well, let's see. I was looking at him, and, you know, he's not a big in stature guy. Ball off the backstop, runs Carson to second base, and we're sitting at a 2-2 count. And we'll see what happens next. But Carter's not a great big kid, but he's got a good swing, and he hits the ball. He hits the ball pretty solidly right there. He got a hold of one, a little bit foul. But that's the kind of thing you want from a sophomore. Hits the ball hard through the right-hand side right there for an RBI, and they're going to take a shot at him at the plate. No, they're not. Learned a lesson and didn't throw a double. Good job by that first baseman right there, not trying to relay that when that run doesn't matter at all. You want to keep runners off second base, good job on their part, but a great job on Carter Hayes' part with an RBI single through the right-hand side. All right, Ronnie Griggs is up. Or excuse me. Yep, it is. Okay, I saw him now. So it is Ronnie Griggs. I was looking to see, did we sub? I thought it didn't look like it when I first glanced up. Swung through that one, so we're at 0-1. Curious also, a lot of times you get a courtesy runner for your catcher. When I used to coach Mr. Schuler, the illustrious coach here, we used to utilize the base burglar for the hamburglar rule, but apparently Mr. Hayes' wheels may be okay, but you don't get that a lot of time with catchers. But apparently he's got pretty good wheels on him, and they don't pull him off of there as soon as he gets on. Whew. All right, 2 balls and a strike. And Ronnie's due. Pull your bat down, will you? Don't get no cheapies. All right, so a 3-1 count. Runner on first, 11-7. If we look around here in a minute, guys, and it's 11-9, you're saying there's a chance. Woo. All right, must have been outside. I'll take it. So Ronnie Griggs gets on a base on balls. Right now it's all about getting some base runners. Got nobody out. Runners on first and second for Mr. Braden Ruiz, who is our designated hitter today. And got a visit to the mound from the Smoky Mountain coaching staff. I don't know how this one's going to turn out just yet. I think both these teams have another game tomorrow, so we're having to be careful about pitch counts. Want to make sure that we have somebody left to throw. I think both teams have a game tomorrow, and that's something that's changed. Didn't always used to be that way. Used to, you could run somebody out there and throw them until their arm was about to fall off, and then you could bring somebody back out the next day, but you didn't have to worry about pitch counts. Nobody said anything about that kind of stuff, but I'm glad that's changed. You better run. Huh. Well, all right. So we had a little hopper in front of the plate that was a little weird, but it was a 2-3 put out for out 1. And now we got runners on second and third. At least we weren't watching the game. Our base runners advanced, and so Will has a chance to give us 2 runs right here with 1 swing of the bat. It's a pretty good place to be. Fouled that one straight back. I would be shocked if we don't see off speed on this pitch. And we did see a little off speed on that pitch. All right, so it's 0-2. One, two. Runner on second and third. Thrown away. And we're going to get a cheap run out of that. Tried to pick off at second. The good news is they didn't catch it to get us because I believe we were out. But that's a good thing. We'll take it however we can get it. So now we are still one ball, 2 strikes. 11-8, runner on second. All right, 2-2. Let's see what happens. That might be in no man's land. Foul ball. There's a lot of people that have made a good living working that Bermuda Triangle over there, the little soft shots over there, the little lob wedges in that grass. You can't come in on them because you might get over your head, but if you stay back, they seem to find that hole all the time. All right. Thought Coach was going to catch that with his bare hand, but he decided better of it. All right, so we're sitting at 2-2, and Will's battling. We'll see what happens. Good take right there. Runs the count to full. And this tells me that they don't really want to go to the next man up to pitch. They want to get out of this one without having to use another pitcher. And I hope we can make them pay for it. Three-two. Will Jenkins with a single. Will Jenkins with a single right there. Good job. Didn't get an RBI out of it, but that was a well-struck ball. Got us a single, and now we got runners at first and third and one out. Ball one, outside. Hey, three, you know who you are out there. Just inquired. It is the bottom of 6. It's 11-8, Smoky Mountain. It is a 1-1 count. Runners on first and third for us, and the bottom half of the 6th. All right. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Need a good hit out of Cooper right here. Good take. Good take right there, even the count. So 2-2 is the count right here. You're not getting 2, Chief. All right, we got us a sacrifice RBI right there. So Coop got him an RBI out of that with a force out for Will Jenkins, but we did get another run, so that's what we wanted. 11-9. I mean, it's not what we wanted, but we'll settle for it. Now we got the bottom of the order up. Cameron Blankenship with a runner on first and 2 outs. And pop out to the pitcher. All right. And we will be back in just a few minutes for the top of the 7th. I'm sitting here looking at my paper. All right. And we're back. We have the bottom of the order up in the top of the 7th for the Mustangs. And that consists of this leading off this half of the inning, Carson Seagraves. He's a shortstop. And he's hit the ball short once and had 3 strikeouts. So let's see if we can go ahead and get him out right here. But behind in the count, 1-0, now 2-0. And we got a fly ball. And Coop reeled it in. Fly ball to center for out 1, and Clayton Dillard stepping to the plate. Clayton is the third baseman. 2 pitches from now, and us batting again would suit me fine. And what we're seeing out of Mr. Griggs is that you don't have to strike everybody out to be effective on the mound. Sometimes you just make them hit the ball weakly, hither and yon, scatter a few hits out, and the next thing you know, you've put yourself in a situation to where you're not hurting yourself anymore. And he's done a good job for us. He scattered it around. He hadn't got hit hard many times in a row. I mean, gave up a few runs last inning, but he's pitched pretty well since he came in. Now we're at 3-1. Teach me to brag on. But that's the good thing about being on that bumpo. You're always 1 pitch away from being out of it. You know, 1 pitch away. Well played ball right there. Got him. Mr. Jenkins with the put out. The 5-3. Retires Clayton Dillard for out 2. And that brings up Mr. Parker Wilson, who has an RBI today. Has hit the ball in the pretty much left side. Well, he's a pull guy, seems like. That wasn't a bad first pitch. As I was saying, though, guys, that don't matter at all. Scattering out hits right there and you keeping nobody on the base, and that's all right. We can live with that. Now we got to get Max Buchanan out. Max had a base on balls, actually 2 base on balls, 2 strikeouts. So come and get this one, and let's see what happens. You know, get us a ground ball, we're out of it. All right. Max Buchanan. And we got a pass ball and a runner on second base. That takes our forces off, but still not the end of the world. Get your outs at the plate right here, and let's get out of this inning unhurt. See if we can't come back in here in the 7th and steal one. Base hit down the left field line. Make that a double down the RBI double. Down the left field line. And that pass ball ended up being a bigger deal after all. You hopefully get your outs to plate, and sometimes it doesn't pan out, but that brings top of the order up with a runner on second. And Brylan Conlon, we've got him out once today, and let's see if we can make it twice. That's all right. I'll take that. We got us a 0-1 count, called us a strike. Let's come in here and get him right here, Mr. Griggs. Way ahead. Pitch your way out of this little jam right here, sir. Got him. And we struck him out. Great job right there, getting him out without having him hurt us again. And we got us a strikeout for out 3, and the Maroon Devil bottom will be up in just a few minutes, and we'll be back. All right, guys, welcome back. Maroon Devil top of the order. Gabe Lillard, Lawson Woodard, and Carson Taylor up this half, chasing a 3-run deficit. But we've scored a lot of runs in the top of our order so far, and we're hopeful to get a chance to do it again right here. Looks like I think they killed their DH and brought in their DH to pitch. Zeb Fisher, I think it's number 15, Zeb Fisher, and he was their DH to start the game. So 1-1's the count. Two and one's the count. Right now, it's all about base runners. You can't score the fourth one to put this bunch out and to win this ball game without getting on. Right now, we need to be on however we have to. You don't dodge inside curveballs. You don't. Good play. Good play over here by Clayton Dillard. And we got Lawson Woodard up. So we got one out. And we are still chasing 3 runs. Bottom 7th. Number 2 hitter Lawson Woodard up. Lawson's had a pretty good day today. And a comebacker to the mound. So now we have 2 outs. And Carson Taylor's up. Three balls and a strike. 3 balls and a strike. The old big head right here. Ronnie Griggs on deck, hoping he gets his opportunity. Ball 4. Delayed strike. Maybe it was. Maybe it wasn't. You know, it was not. It was a little lower than the last one, but it's striking. The other one wasn't. But that's okay. Whatever. Who are we to argue? It's 3-2. Should be moving right here. 3-2 and 2 outs. And that's what you keep it in your own hands. Anything that you can keep a bat on anywhere close around the plate with 2 strikes and 2 outs. And Carter strikes out. And the Mustangs beat your Maroon Devils today, 12-9. We're going to have a good season this year. We got some quirks to work out. It won't be